Return to the storm and no peace. Flow through the shrine, so we might share your strength. It is done.
Hey Internet, and welcome back to this race toward level 50. I am level 42 now, and I want to get to level 50 at the 24th of November, and that's 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week away. So right now it looks like I will make it, but who knows. So I'm here at the Harbor Master's office and about to deliver my report to Talia. And we have a lot of quests here, so let's even one on the scouting map. So let's continue.
How can I help?
I cannot believe all that has gone on in Drustwar. I'm thankful that House Waycrest will return.
We can do this.
Good. And you know, if I could remember correctly, we have this treasure map. And that treasure map is located here. I'm not sure where this is. But is it up here in the Stormsong Valley? Yeah, it looks like it. So the next quest we should take should go there, right? Let's have a look at the map. And here it is, Stormsong Valley. The Cultural fleet has been lost at sea. The Tide Sage at Stormsong, with a mystical oceanic magic, may be our only way to locate the fleet of legends. Okay. Also, let's have a talk to these guys.
What's the situation?
Everything, yeah. Even under normal circumstances, the Tide Sages would be wary of outsiders. I'll accompany you on this mission, and maybe we can finally get some answers. The Tide Sage Order has a sizable monastery right here in Borealis. I say we start our search for the fleet there. Someone there has to know something, right? You don't just lose the entire legendary Culturan fleet on accident. We'll need to take the ferry over to the monastery. Make sure you bring your pass with you.
Be careful out there, Talia. I don't trust those hooded sages one bit.
I'll be fine, Cyrus. I can protect myself. Besides, I have the Alliance emissary by my side.
What do you need?
Normally, I'd offer you a ride on Galeheart, but the Tide Sages only allow visitors by boat.
Yeah,
For the
I'm
Lord
saving
Admiral.
this.
Most people here look to the sea for guidance, the same way others look to the light. But the Tide Sages, they've got a much deeper
Where did you
connection
go?
with the water. They're a little mysterious, but they're important to Kultiras. They help bring fish to the nets here, and rain to the fields in the valley. Anyway, time to put that ferry pass to good use.
I guess. Up. Oh, oh. Almost didn't make it. Okay, let's talk to Will.
What can I do for you?
We need a ferry to Stormsong Monastery.
Keep the wind in your sails.
I wish you could see the fleet. I think even someone as well-traveled as you would be impressed. Our larger ships always carry a tide sage to navigate through storms, withstand heavy seas, and put wind in their sails. Now, nobody seems to know why the fleet still hasn't returned home. People say the tide sages have lost their magic, but I think they're just vying for power, like Ashvane. One way or another, we need the tide sages' help, now more than ever. Not just to bring the fleet home, but to make Kultiras whole again, or cure the infection, as Cyrus likes to say.
Oh, here we are.
I've trained my whole life for this. For Kultiras.
Wait, I need to talk to her first.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure we're entirely welcome. There's a saying Cyrus always said when I was a kid. The best face is a friendly one. It's really helped me get to know the visitors from all over the world that comes through Boralus. Let's ask some of the people in charge here and see if they know anything about the fleet. Maybe it's just a matter of asking nicely.
You know, someone around here has to know something. You can't just lose a whole fleet. You there! Who's in charge here?
What? Is that the way to speak to us? Why is these guys orange?
We can ensure the safe passage of your vessel for a price.
Captain Cunningham.
We must overcome this peril.
Can you tell me anything about the missing fleet?
Stormsong will be pure once.
You are nearly as insufferable as Brother Alan. So, we'll take that as a no then.
Bear your souls to the tides. Their whispers provide truth. Tides welcome you.
You're no student. You'd best have a good reason for interrupting my lesson. Can you tell me anything about the missing fleet?
May the sea carry you swiftly.
Why don't you pester Alan if you're here to waste your time?
Be that way. We just might.
Double your efforts, fools, before we lose control.
Ah,
Tides welcome you.
Darrell does not seem to acknowledge your presence. Can you tell me anything about the missing fleet?
Be gone to the archives with that fool Elen, lest I use you to stabilize the rift.
I don't like the looks of this. Let's get out of here.
Huh.
Finally, some action.
No luck just yet, but I think we're making progress. It seems like this brother Alan we keep hearing about might have some answers. At least I hope so. Everyone here seems a bit evasive. I think I saw some archivists heading into the southern cloister. If we follow them, I bet we will find Alan too.
The Tide Sages have some of the most complete libraries in the world. I bet we'll find our archivist there.
Yeah, also, there is some discomforting gaze. We are not welcome here. For sure. Yeah, go go.
Do not delay. Lord Stormsong needs these charts at the Shrine of the Storm at once.
We must overcome this peril.
Ah, welcome. Visitors are becoming rare these days, especially in the archives. How may I help you? Can you tell me anything about the missing fleet?
May the sea carry you swift.
Follow me. Eyes down.
Up.
Outsiders are forbidden in the archives, brother.
Back to your work. They're with me. Bar all visitors, I have guests.
Yes, brother.
This way.
Going to the basement. Anything good happens in the basement. But we'll see.
You have no idea of the danger you are in here.
What do you mean, danger?
The fleet is not lost. It is being held prisoner in an unnatural storm.
Heretic! You will not interfere!
Ow!
I was only following orders.
Are you all right? I should have known better than to think Wade above the shadow that has taken House Stormsong. Our people follow a dark path, but there are those among us who have sown the seeds of resistance. Find Brother Pike in Benedum. Give him this pendant. Our work is just beginning, and he will need your help. Now leave while you still can. The others have surely caught on to your efforts.
Talia?
Well met.
I'd rather not stick around here to see if it's right. I knew it! I knew the fleet wasn't just lost. We may be a little in our heads here. Let's leave before things get out of hand. Galeheart can't take us to Stormsong Valley from here. No point in following tradition at this point, right?
Thank you for your help. We won't forget it. I'll call Galeheart over. There's a perch on the eastern dock where she can meet us.
Good. So these guys. Everything is okay here. Nothing suspicious. I'm going through. Let's get through. There you are. How do I get up here? I just walk up the stairs, I guess. here Galeheart is.
I'm afraid Kultiras won't be much help to the Alliance until the fleet is home again. We'll need to bring House Stormsong back into the fold first. They control the Tide Sages, and the Tide Sages the fleet. Lord Stormsong rules the house and basically the entire valley. It sounds like he's the key to all this, but he hasn't been to Borealis in months. We'll start our search in Brennadin. If nothing else, hopefully we can find this brother Pike there. What's going on down there? Galeheart, take us in. Finally, some action.
What is going on here? They've closed off the entire valley. No wonder so many people have been complaining about trading with the Brennadin market. We have to do something about this. These people need to make a living. You're going to have to be an honorary cadet for me here, Xris. Tell these ruffians to clear the road.
I'll try to figure out why the road is closed. See if you can convince the soldiers to clear out.
We're relentless as the briny.
I'm seeing a treasure over here. I'm picking that one. Where is it? Is it below ground? Huh. Let's use this unending breath and have a look. There it was. Okay, let's go and talk to some of these Stormsong inspectors. Open this pass at once.
We're relentless as the briny deep. Start off, louse.
So we ran off. Let's have a talk with you.
Ahoy! The tide waits for
Stay, stay.
Good day to you.
Open this pass at once.
Get out of my who oppose us will perish.
You left. And how about you? Open this pass at once.
Start off, louse. Ahoy! Get out of my face.
Yeah, you can have that one.
Kultiras belongs to the sea. Good day to you. The in Stormsong's
Kultiras
name.
is fish food without us.
My face.
Sod off, louse.
Kultiras is fish food. Start off, louse.
75.
I went easy on you. Ahoy! We're relentless as the briny deep.
Start off, louse.
87.
Our fleet will crush you.
Oh, there's a mine down there.
Good day to you. Storm's coming. Our fleet will crush you.
Get out of my
up, you
face.
worthless swabs. We have bigger fish to fry.
Okay, Talia. Work's done.
I've trained my whole life for this.
Good work. Now these fine people can go about their lives. Let's get to Brennadam right away. We need to find Brother Pike and get to the bottom of all of this before things get any worse. This road should take us right into town. Brennadam's busiest market this side of Borellos, so there should be plenty of people there who can help us find Pike. Ready when you are.
This pass is the only land route into the valley. House Stormsong is up to something.
Brennadam is over there. Oh, hello. Is there a star over here? That one. I think we will get back here. Oh, look at that cloud. Cool.
militia hasn't been on patrol in days!
Too busy taking our harvest for the soldiers. We demand answers, Pike. I've always dreamed of adventure.
Looks like more trouble. Okay, we're getting the first progress on this Stormsong and Dance questline.
How can I help?
Things are worse than they thought. These people are about to tear Bren and them apart. We'll never get a chance to talk to Brother Pike in this mess. I have an idea, but it doesn't work well. I hope you have your running boots on. Trust me?
Once you get their attention, I'll get them out of here.
Let's see. Standing here.
Citizens, disperse at once.
Ah, yeah! You'll surely save us! Stay out of our valley!
Knock you down a little bit.
What's going on here, brother?
I wish I knew. I am listening.
Oh, look, you have the same shoulders as me. Ah, Brother Alan sent you. Good. I have very little information to offer. I'm afraid I've scarcely left Bren and them as of late. What they said is true. Our militia now enter town only to collect rations rather than guard traders or keep the quill boar at bay. They say they are under orders, but those orders would only come from my brothers at the shrine. We take oaths to serve our people. It simply does not add up. Brother Addington is nearby at Mariner's Strand. Perhaps he knows more than I. Sure.
Mariner's Strand is a short ride from here. Come.
And what will we find there, exactly?
One of my brothers. And answers, I hope. How Stormsong changed when the fleet failed to return.
Do you know where the fleet is?
Wait.
When I search the water's surface, I encounter a dark storm that clouds my vision.
Oh, no time to take this quest. I guess I'm following. Where are you? You're down there. Oh, I want this. Let's see. Ending. Oh.
System reset required.
Can I mine this? It's an arcade spanner. Huh. Okay, what's happening here? Brother Pike?
The storm awakens in all
What
of
has
us.
become of our people? This valley is home of many, we must protect them. Lord Stormsong has never taken kindly to this dissent, but this is madness. These laborers are being worked to death. Addington was a good man. We cannot stand for such cruelty. Take this vial and append it to the laborers. It contains blessed seawater that will rejuvenate their strength. Avoid engaging what troops you can. They are merely following orders. More death will only worsen matters. My lord seldom leaves our holdings along the northern coast, and visitors are expressly forbidden. For most tide sages like myself are their only connection to the house proper. Lord Stormsong usually delivers orders through proclamations posted throughout the valley. None have reached Brennadam, but if there are any posted here, we may be able to find some answers. Read 3 Stormsong proclamations.
Do what you can, hero. I must tend to my brother.
Tilia. See the golem down there? Farmers use their sharp claws to reap the harvest, but these are cutting timber. Why would they need them here when they have so many laborers on hand? I think the militia is using them to intimidate their own people. See if you can get a hold of an intact mainspring from one. I'll help repair a few back in Borellos. I should be able to figure out who is messing with their innards.
Duty calls.
Good. So, yeah, that treasure got lost, but we are going down there now. We need some. Exhausted. Here.
For simpler ones.
Have some tide water. Good. It's one of those.
Every hand helps.
Here's a proclamation. Let's read it.
Children of the sea, today is the dawn of a new age for us all. House Stormsong must take control of this shattered kingdom and restore it to glory.
Not from round here, are you?
Children of the sea, today is the dawn of a new age for us all. House Stormsong must take control of this shattered kingdom and restore it to glory.
So I need to
Power levels critical.
Ow.
Unauthorized user.
So
Harvest protocol failed. Activating countermeasures.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
it was. Good. Now I'm looking for these proclamations. None here. Oh, hop.
Every hand helps.
There is some mines here. Let me. This one.
Not from reindeer, are you?
Our reindeer. So it's doing over here. So, I need to find these proclamations there. Yes, there's one here.
No more will we work our fields and build our ships for the haughty Borealis elite to give nothing in return. We must work as one and muster our strength. Kultiris will forever belong to its people. No more will we work our fields
Okay,
and build
I think I
our
get it.
ships for the haughty Borealis elite to give nothing in return. We must work as one and muster our strength. Kultiris will forever belong to its
for
people.
this world, brother. I will make sure you receive a proper burial.
So where is the last proclamation? Not here.
Attack sequence initiated.
Done. There it was.
Our mighty tide sages shall guide us all to victory with the very power of the sea itself. Together, we shall return to the tides.
You were too
Together,
good for this
we
world,
shall
brother.
be powerful.
I will make sure
once
you receive a proper
again.
burial.
Yeah, here's
Our
brother.
mighty tide sages shall guide us all to victory.
I get it.
With the very power of the sea itself.
There is much work to be
Together,
done, but
we
not
shall
at the
return to
cost
the
of our own
tides.
people's lives.
Together, we shall be
48.
powerful once again.
48. Looking for the sandals. Independence? This is too far. A Shatakulturas will never stand.
What's the situation?
Any luck? The mainsprings are usually brittle and easily damaged. Perfect. Here. Let me take a closer look. This mainspring wasn't altered by an engineer. These runes on the surface can only have come from a tide sage. Their aquatic magic is unmistakable. I'll bet whoever did this is also responsible for Addington's death. Whoever they are, they're likely still nearby. Keep an eye out. They won't be hard to find.
I'll scout ahead. Meet you at the shoreline.
Sure. And you, Brother Pike?
You have need of me?
I know not what madness has overtaken my people, but we must stop it together. Take this bell. It calls the souls of the recently deceased to it for later release. We Stormsong do not bury our dead in the earth. The tides claims all. If they will not answer to reason, then we must give them eternal peace. Fallen or not, they are Stormsong. In our haste to journey here, I did not think to bring my ritual implements we Tide Sages use to augment our power. To be honest, I have never expected them necessary on what should have been a peaceful sojourn. Addington does not have his either. I'm sure the militia took him from his home before he had the chance to react. That means his implements should still be in the yard somewhere. We must take them before my power is of much real use.
Let us see this done.
Oh. Are you following me? Okay, let's have a look at the map. Yeah, we are going north. Ah, it's a quest over there. Need to take that as well.
Those laborers, they're being held by Tide Sage magic. We must help them.
My heart belongs to this valley.
The laborers struggle to speak through the magic binding him. Help us! Isaac achingly lifts a finger, gesturing towards the nearby anchor. Please!
I've got your back if you've got mine.
Where is the anchor? Oh, it's this one.
Oh, thank the tides, not everyone has lost their damn mind. Half the house has gone mad. There's nothing a hard day's work can't fix.
At least not all of the Tide Sages have turned on us. Not yet. We had our orders, ship and lots of them. I led my boys as best I could. Everything changed when the Tide Sages showed up. We figured they were just checking on our progress, but the hood-wearing bastards turned on us. These anchors bind us here, forcing us to work to death. No one deserves a fate like that. You gotta free my boys.
Make your way to the shoreline on the other side of the yard. Find a young Proudmoor cadet, Talia. Go!
You don't have to tell me twice.
So, there's a lot of stuff going on here now. Need to slave a sister Avia, recover souls, and kill some more stuff. Also, there's a treasure here. Can I use this on you?
Our master beneath the tides will guide us all to victory.
Did anything happen? What? That. Oh. Now, can I use? Damn it! Tinkerable. This is mine.
Tide Mother, cleanse your wicked flesh.
House Stormsong will rule this land.
Fly, you fools!
You will kneel before your queen, peasant.
Oh.
I'll have you drawn and quartered for that.
Bug is happening.
She will take you too.
I know not what darkness took your mind, sister, but it will torment our people no longer. The depths spoke of your coming. May the abyssal depths welcome your weary soul.
There's supposed to be a treasure over here. Perhaps under here? There it is. Can I go down here? Good.
Run to your families. We will settle this. The ocean's mists hide much, but this beacon shall let us reach them.
There's more quests over here.
You are free now, brothers and sisters.
Okay, she's over here. I'm clearing up the space before I move on.
Begone! Your work is done here.
Your work is done here. Yeah.
Break time is over, louse!
A minute.
You are relieved.
It is not safe here. You must leave this place. Your intrepid spirit will rest forevermore.
Need to go over there.
Ebb and flow, from shelf to shore, your spirit's woes.
I don't have a target.
Fear not, brother. The waves judge not your surface. This blade is still sharp. A sharp blade is a safe one.
For Kulturus! I'm going down with the ship.
Yeah, sorry.
Wonder not for whom the lighthouse shines. It shines for thee.
How do I get up there? Yeah.
Good hell is so hard to find.
You're free.
You dare step out of line. I need to try you something first.
And here is the mantle.
A bit waterlogged, but still legible. These incantations will serve us well.
Those initiates were nowhere near ready to wield our sacred implements. They are far better served in our hands. Yes, let's ring the bell.
Let your heart know hatred no longer.
Oh. There you are.
We must not let these lost souls wander any longer. I would have words with you, friend.
It is done. We will release them somewhere a bit more peaceful.
I will prepare the ritual to release these souls. Meet me by the shoreline just north of here.
Okay. I have one more of those to take down. Here is one. Samuel and Telia is over there. Oh look, a little storm silver deposit. And here we are. Quill Poor Enthusiast. Let's have a talk with Samuel first.
We're in this together.
The well's worth saving. I owe you one, stranger.
Name's Sam. Sam Williams. Glad to have someone with a weapon on our side for a change.
Yeah.
How can I help?
This does not bode well. Choose a reward. 46. 33. Yeah. Change out of time. Yes. And a lot of quests there. Let me see. Brother Pike.
Tides bless you.
This passage flows through the shrine of the storm out into the open sea. We will release the souls of the fallen here. Legend says that our spirits pass through the shrine. Their aid in the great blessing ritual that all Kultiran ships undergo. In that way, we Stormsong never stop serving our people.
When you are ready, release the souls within the bell.
I am using the bell.
Hear our call, fallen. Your wicked deeds are forgiven this day. Return to the storm and know peace. Flow through the shrine, so we might share your strength. It is done. I am listening.
Thank you for aiding me in my solemn task. Samuel.
There's nothing a hard day's work can't fix.
There was something off with the ship we were building in the yard. I never saw the blueprint, but I built enough ships in my day to know it wasn't business as usual. They've kept all the pages under tight guard in the brine works up the road lately, full of militia. If you can get your hands on enough of them pages, we ought to be able to figure out what Lord Stormsong and his boys are scheming.
Home is where the valley is.
Delia?
I've always dreamed of adventure.
The people of this valley has true hearts, Xris. They're eager to take back control of their homes. We have to help them. The brand works up the road from here supplies most of House Stormsong's weapons. Our movement here could make great use of them. If you can collect enough to go around, I'll go over some basic training with our friends here. Whoa.
Listen up! We need to get you ready to fight. And quick.
Let's see. Let's just have a look. Cloth. And a neck. Yeah, could be good. Good. Samuel,
in this together.
And this extra supplies. I can sell these things to you, right? Eating gold.
Lads, insubordination.
stuff.
Take
Good.
care of yourself out there.
Send me bones to the sea.
Oh. Quilboar
Times were
Hobbs.
simpler once.
Quilboar enthusiast. Hello there. Would you mind checking on someone for me? Sergeant Calvin was supposed to meet me here. We were going to go out looking for new alchemical reagents, but he hasn't shown up yet. I know the militia has been really busy lately, so I guess he's busy. But he should still be in Brennendam Square. Would you mind checking in on him?
Every path has a few puddles.
Sure. Also, there is a... You no doubt enjoyed the Merc of 3 of world-famous Mildenhall mead in your local tavern. Today is your day to become a part of the official meadery in Stormsong Valley. Ideal applicants have a hunger for craft, mead, honey and boundless innovation. Military experience recommended but not required. Must not be allergic to bees. Sure. Let's have a look at the map. So she's over here. I guess I'm going to wait a little with that, but we have two quests over here. I think we will follow up. Up? No. Okay, more quest. Shard note. To burn portions of the note in the architect's hands remain legible. They are everywhere, disguised, encrypted blueprints. Cipher, Pontus watching me. The cipher must be needed to read the ship blueprint. It seems Pontus is the likely holder. So, warship blueprints and storm-fused weapons. Yeah, starting with you. This is weapons. There's more weapons. Even more weapons. So. Oh. Not by me. Is this supposed to blow up? Let's try it out. Okay. Some more. Where is that guy? He's probably standing over there. Yeah. I have to work my way there. So, here we go.
I'll make an example of you.
Let's see if I can use this.
I don't have timing.
Oh. Healing. Oh, here's some weapons. Where is Tideguard Pontus?
All who fail to obey must be killed.
I am blind. No longer.
Gaze upon the shadow of your demise.
Oh. Shit. Guys.
They await in the depth.
There's the Seafarer. And we still need... There's a treasure here and still some weapons and blueprints. Yeah, let's...
You are relieved.
Yeah.
Back to work, worm. Worthless maggot.
You dare step out of line? I'll have you written up for this.
Oh no! There's some more blueprints. Ooh. Lot of weapons there. Good. I think I'll fight my way to this blueprint there.
All who fail to obey must be killed.
Oh, but there's a mine there as well.
All who oppose us will perish.
That reminds me. Didn't I get summon demonic tyrant? Summon a demonic tyrant to increase the duration of all your current lesser demon by 50% and increase the damage of all your other demons. Huh, is that a buff? So I'm not using this one anymore. And not this one as well. So I'm putting this up here. Summon increase.
Activating countermeasures.
Okay, so how does this work? So it does have a...
In Stormsong's name!
So not wait. Just one more weapon. So this... Can I... Will this explode? Let's test it out. Yes, it will.
I need a target. My life for the sea.
Oh.
I'll have you written up. Get in line.
I need to target something first.
There it was.
Harvest protocol failed.
Also there's a treasure here somewhere. Where is it? Not down here. Oh, hello.
We're relentless as the briny deep. I saw the truth in the depths.
So, yeah, where is the treasure? The other side or perhaps inside here? Oh.
Something first. Not for this.
There was the treasure chest. Yay. And he leveled. Let me see here. So I can deliver some quests on here. Let's do it.
Time is over, louse.
Huh. Good. Samuel,
This valley.
here's the blueprints. I knew they still have them. If you ever want something gone, lad, you'd best destroy it yourself. We need to get to the bottom of all of this before Lord Stormsong goes on the offensive. A cipher, of course, but by the Great Sea. What's it covered in?
Home is where the valley is.
I've trained my whole life for this.
There are still many who don't follow Lord Stormsong. We need to stand by them. Here's some weapons. This valley belongs to its people. We must fight to make it whole again. Okay, it's a staff. It's better. Or a sword. So, yeah, I'm going for the staff. Also, Brother Pike, you had a mission.
The depths spoke of your coming.
Storm's judgment. When I opened my mind to the currents during the ritual, I felt a presence of a member of Lord Stormsong's innermost circle. Wavespeaker Reid. If anyone can locate the missing fleet, it's him. I will not stand by while my brothers move against our own people. Oaths be done. We must force Reid to see reason.
I feel Reed's power calling out like a beacon. Quickly!
Quickly. But first, a little mining. So, Mr. Did he go somewhere? Let me check the map. Yeah. Went up there. Oh. That's a big one. But disappeared. Oh there. Oh, uh-oh. We need to talk to Brother Pike first.
The storm awakens in all
We
of
must
us.
stop this madness before it's too late. I'm ready.
Guide you. Reed, The fleet must be returned to Kultiras at once.
The tides shift, brother. If you do not stand with us, then you are lost.
It is you who are lost.
Oh.
You were always too weak to serve by Lord Stormsong's side, languishing in Brennadam like a fool.
We swore to protect Brennadam, to protect our people. Have you forgotten our oaths?
Yes. Oh, that's drip tide. We're going in there. Jump in there. Oh yeah.
Tide Mother, what have we become? Tides bless you.
I never thought Reid would succumb to darkness. Things are worse than I feared. Okay. Let's see here. 48, 42. So this new chest would be nice. Does it change how I look? And ding! And the second one.
You have need of
The
me?
others forged ahead to Port Fogtide. I doubt they will receive a warm welcome. We are to meet them there. However, there is something I must do first. Despite Reid's retreat, I still feel that terrible darkness nearby. I wish to listen to the tides for answers. I would appreciate you joining me in case more danger strays into our path. Okay,
There
so
is a bridge nearby that has clear sight of the Shrine of the Storm. The omen comes from there. Long has my order listened to the sea to guide our ships and our people. Gentle whispers, imperceptible to most. Over time, the whispers changed. At times they were demanding, even violent.
stamina increased by 10%. Did anything else happen? No. Let me just sort through, and yes, this stuff is better. I'm using it. And this chest. Oh. Sure, got a little blur. And yeah, not really needing it. So he went over there. Let's have a talk to him. Pike. Oh, look.
The depths spoke of your coming.
I can feel it strongly here. Something dark stirs. What is it? Oh.
Brothers and sisters, behold our glorious destiny.
Those things are Kathir. They come from the darkest reaches beneath the tides. Most think them mere legend, stories used to warn of the danger of peering too deep with our magic. If they walk among us, the fleet is in grave danger.
We stand with you for the storm's wake.
And here is Brother Pike again. Let me talk to him. We must help the others before they are overrun. We must board the abyssal melody and save the myriad of
Sam, no!
Let him go, Talia.
The Tide Sages are using forbidden magic to summon extensions of their will. It is these grasps that maintain the barrier. Take my beacon and mark each grasp. I will rain revenge down upon them from here.
We must. Tide sages have long guided lost souls at sea, but not like this.
What's the situation?
You're out just in time. These abominations have already taken control of the docks. We're all that's left to keep them at bay. You need to cull their numbers before we're overwhelmed. We don't exactly have an army here.
Come back with stories.
Just need to talk to Marla here. So I get the flight master. Also, here is an innkeeper. Make this your inn. Yeah, you know what? This will be well, it's time for a break. So thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you in another video. So bye.